Hey everyone, go Vikings! I'm here in Del Norte, Colorado. It's been a week since I left the East Coast. Um, I'm at a campground and we have a sliding camper, Neil and I. As you know, we're teamed up to do this celebrating the Jeep life. Um, we were on an adventure in October and November and just met so many great Jeepers out there and so many interesting Jeep stories. We thought it would be really cool to celebrate the Jeep life and meet other Jeepers, share their stories. So, as you know, I had some personal relationship issues. I'm separated. We're going to get a divorce, and I lost my job and I couldn't find another job. So, what the heck? I'm going to give this YouTube thing a try. And Neil and I are preparing our slide in camper for the winter here in Del Norte, Colorado. We spent about 4 days with the camper inside a garage, remodeling it while we were living in it. It was kind of hard. Right now, we are trying to insulate it as best we can. I'm going to quick give them a tour. Did you need to get anything in there?
No, I need
You
to
wanna
find
say
my
hi?
razor knife.
The razor blade? Oh, the razor
No,
knife. It's in there,
Why
right?
is it in there?
I don't know. That's where you put it, right? No,
I think you're hiding it.
I am not hiding it
Yeah.
from you.
Right. Okay. So, anyways, so it's freezing cold here in Del Norte.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it's freezing cold.
I'm from Minnesota. It's colder there.
Yeah. Okay. So Alamosa was literally the coldest place in the entire United States for the last 7 days in a row. So, hey guys.
Hey, Jeep Mama. Hi.
Yeah. So it's been a little cold.
He's a pussy.
Yeah, right. For all of you Redskins fans out there, Jeep Mama has been sporting her Redskins gear all day long. She
No.
actually changed her clothes for this.
I was sporting the Redskins gear
So-
because that's the gear that is okay to get dirty and greasy and oily. That's my garage coat.
What have you done to get dirty, greasy, or oily?
I've done a lot. I've cleaned up puke.
Well, yeah, that's
Okay.
true. Update on Jersey Girl. It's not looking good. Guys, I really like this is a tough time for me. Jersey's she's been my buddy for everything. But I knew when I got her, she was an old girl. She's really we've literally like it's every month it's been a different surgery. Every month it's been something different. Um, I really, really, really appreciate all the positive support. And
She's just not keeping food down.
yeah, it's we've found a bunch of new lumps all over. I think the cancer's really spread. So we're gonna go to the vet Monday. And I think we've had our last adventure together. So thanks for everything. It's just gonna be a trying time. So, but we got
Go find your knife.
yeah, I got to
And
find
I'll
my
give 'em a
razor
tour.
knife, and she's gonna give you a tour. Um, I'd really like to
Hey,
thank.
Henry.
Oh yeah, Henry. Hi.
Okay, yeah, we're back. I don't know. Colorado phone service is not the best here in the Rocky Mountains. So, Neil and I are, just to recap, we are camping in Del Norte, Colorado. We have a sliding camper. Neil is in the process of insulating the outside of it. And we've spent 4 days with the camper inside the garage where he works on the Jeeps, kind of remodeling it. We've repainted it with some water proof paint, I guess is what you call it. Neil tie-dyed fabric, our little storage places. That's my bathroom stuff. All my cameras, and then we have storage underneath the bed. It's not very big, which, you know what, we're living the simple life. I'm giving it a try. There's the kitchen, and as you can see, Neil tie-dyed the cabinet doors to give it some color. Neil's curtains. Neil did all the decorating. Neil's a really good decorator. So that's where we sleep. And as you can see, it's a slide-in camper. So there's my closet. Neil has all his stuff underneath there. And it's pretty basic. We don't need a lot because we're going to be outdoors. We're going to be working on people's Jeeps. We're going to be going on the trails. Um, and this is going to be, can you see it? That's the shower curtain. Neil has made like a little hall, and it's going to be like a wet bathroom. But we're still in the process of doing that. But we're at a campground. I had my first shower this morning after, gosh, since Monday. That's the longest I've been without a shower. But we have showers and bathrooms. Let me go outside here. So we're pretty much getting settled. Like you see, Neil is insulating the bottom of our camper. Yeah, and you know what, Henry? Henry wrote LOL on the shower. I wasn't really that stinky because you don't get very stinky when you're freezing to death. So anyway, Neil is insulating the camper. I posted another video earlier from when we were on our adventure. It was Elephant Rock, right?
Was it? Oh, from here in Colorado?
Yeah, Elephant Rock and
Yeah, it was Elephant Rock, Natural Arches, and the backside of the Rio Grande.
yeah. So, is there electric heat or propane? It's both, right?
Yeah, both. We have
Both.
electric and propane.
Oh yeah, and we have electric and propane. Neil actually went, what I call it dumpster diving, but it's salvage yard picking, and he got us. See, where's the? Can you see the electrical? Where is the electrical? See,
I didn't go there. I went to the north side.
yeah, north side auto salvage, but it's kind of like dumpster diving.
Only way cooler.
But it's way cooler, he said. So we got, thank you, Henry. So we got, he got some new, he rewired the electricity stuff here. We were 15 amps and he did 30 amps, and then he put in a new electrical outlet. So we have 4 things we can plug in. Junkyards are like candy stores. Yeah, that's what Neil says. He's going to be teaching me the junkyards, the salvage yards. So we're thinking of getting an electric heater.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna. Well, we gotta upgrade the electric heater. So what all that gibberish was that she just said. Originally, this camper was set up for when you use the propane heat. You need to deal with moisture inside of the rig.
Yeah.
So this is a pop top. It's vinyl. There is a little bit of moisture, but not a whole lot. And once it's insulated, we should be able to dial all of that out. But anyway, so originally this was set up with a 15 amp breaker or 15 amp system, which is basically one outlet in your house. So that's like completely living off of one outlet. Not a good idea. So we upgraded to 30 amp, which 30 amp is twice the load, plus it's standard for an RV or a camper. So we now actually have twice the amp load available. I also upgraded the 12 volt converter, not the inverter. Inverter upgrades coming, but we went from a 7.5 amp 12 volt supply to now we're at a 30 amp 12 volt supply. So like in the near future, we're going to see 40 color RGB LEDs going in, a 300 watt solar panel, and Jeep Mama doesn't know it yet, but I scored a propane hot water heater today. So we already have an on-demand high efficiency one that works off of 110, which is great. It's tankless. Like literally, the thing only draws like 7.5 amps, and it never runs out. But so we've upgraded the water system. We didn't have one at all. Now we have hot and cold water, and we've got a 15-gallon onboard tank. Moisture, check inside. Nice day, life on the draw. With the solar will help. Yeah, solar is a big deal. Maggie's got the same 300 watt panel on her. And literally off of 2 24 series batteries, I'm good for 15 or 16 days out in the woods with her. So we're going to set this up with the exact same system. and 15 days away from mankind. Boy, that does sound good.
Uh-huh.
So we're trying to get some things squared away, but definitely there's some adventures afoot. Um, there's a local guy,
Gillette.
Terry Gillette.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna go visit him.
Actually, he's closed today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, but maybe Tuesday, look for a live from there. He's got a bunch of forward control stuff, bunch of military stuff, like a lot of Jeep history. So I'm gonna try and school this new school girl and some of us old school stuff. Um, sounds like a great adventure. Yeah, Black Creek. That's Henry, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Henry, hi, buddy. I miss you. It's freezing here in Colorado.
My hand is frozen.
Yeah, I hope it's nicer there. So be looking for, like, we really need to wrap up. Oh, we've got an LJ swap coming up. So I've got a friend of mine in Denver had an incident with a XJ. So he bent the frame and really destroyed the front end of his LJ. We're going to be doing a ton swap on it, an LS swap on it. There's like a whole bunch of stuff coming from it. That's going to be a badass Jeep, and we're going to try and knock it out in the next month. March Madness is coming up. For those
we'll be in Kingman, Arizona for March Madness.
Yep. Yeah, Kingman will be down there. We're going to hook up
with Rocks and Wheels on Facebook. Check it out.
Yep, Rocks and Wheels.
It's a whole week of wheeling.
Who is it that runs Rocks and Wheels?
Rick Swats.
Yeah, my buddy Rick. Big shout out to Rick. His health has really been rough lately, but he's still fighting the fight against BLM.
By the way, go over and check that video out on my YouTube channel, because we all need to.
Yeah, the fight's getting real, guys.
There's more trails. People are messaging me every day about trails that are being closed. So we're gonna try to do something.
We actually, I think last I heard, Core was pushing for a stay of execution, and I think they got it. So shout out to those guys. Thanks for fighting the good fight. I know we lost one front here in Colorado, and there are some trails now. We're just waiting on the verdict as to what they're closing. But guys, we got to get involved. All of you guys that think that this doesn't affect you or isn't going to affect you, boy, are you dead wrong.
Yep.
Every state that I can think of is facing some sort of trail closure, one way, shape, or form. And Rick's the only one that's been successful at fighting this fight. We got to get serious about this. We got to gear it up. I've been looking into a lot of what's going on here, and honestly, the government is using BLM for money laundering. And that's point blank.
Yeah, in Connecticut.
Yeah, fighting in Connecticut.
Too.
Yeah. Like, God.
Okay, sorry, we keep losing service.
Yeah. And we have free Wi-Fi. So
I know.
I'm signed on to the Wi-Fi.
I can't get on yet.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay. All right.
I'm working on it. We're working on it. So anyway, we're going to be doing more BML land stuff with you guys, informing you guys of what's going on. We're going to be celebrating the Jeep life stories with other Jeepers. We're going to be sharing our camper remodel and all the upgrades we're going to be doing on it, and of course all our Jeep events. So anyway, we'll let you guys go watch football, spend time with your family, watch more Jeep videos, and we're going to finish securing up our camper, and then going to eat some more chicken tortilla soup that I made in the crock pot.
That's such things. I gotta have some real food.
Oh, Neil says he has to have real food.
And call your local BLM representatives and tell them what an asshole they are.
Yeah. So yeah, reach out to your local BML representatives and let them know. BLM. Sorry, I'm thinking of BMT Subway sandwich.
That does sound good.
I know. So reach out to your Bureau of Land Management representative and let them know how you feel.
Like, you got to reach out to your congressman, call BLM, even if they haven't done anything wrong, call them, tell them what an asshole they are, and tell them how pissed off you are.
Don't tell them they're an asshole.
Do. Get mad.
Okay.
Every way you can, call these guys and let them know that they're getting you. One way or the other, they're getting you. So call them.
You better listen to Neil. Oh, by the way, Neil's friend Jeff reached out and he said, good luck being with Neil because he's an old dog and he can't be taught new tricks. But I'm going to be teaching him some new tricks. So
whatever.
Grumpy old Neil. Anyway, you guys have a good night. Week 1, down and looking forward to week 2.
I'd call it a success too. We've done quite a
Yep,
bit this
we
week.
got a lot done. Had a few tense moments, but it is what it is. I'm a little emotional, so Neil is not used to dealing with
A little
emotional women.
emotional?
Yeah, I'm just a little emotional.
Right.
Okay. Love you guys. Thank you.
guys.
Oh, I forgot to say thank you to everyone's positive support. It has meant so much to me. You guys support me way more than I got support from people back home. So thank you. I love you guys, and we'll see you soon.